Good afternoon, everybody. Ellen here. How are y'all doing? It is the day after Scorpio full moon. While I'm shuffling, I will just tell you guys, because I'm curious if it hit anybody else. I slept more last night and this morning than I have probably slept in, I don't even know, a year at least. I went to bed at 10:15, which is 2 to 3 hours before I normally do. Still got up at 5:30 a.m. to have some time to myself before I take the kids to school. Came home at 8:15 from dropping my daughter off, collapsed into bed, and slept till 11:15, but the only reason I slept till 11:15 and not later was because my dog started barking. And he usually only barks if somebody's at the door, so it startled me. Anyway, this week we had quadruple solar flares that exploded simultaneously. They call them sympathetic flares. I want to show you guys this. I just found this from 2018, and it was like a download I had about what 1111 represents. I don't know if you can see, but I talked about how really it's not just two things that need to integrate in sacred marriage within. It's like your divine masculine, toxic masculine, and your divine feminine, toxic feminine all need to be integrated. So it's really, what did I write on here? It's a quad, not a dyad. So it's four things that need to come together. So when those 4 solar flares exploded, I was like, whoa! I just found this a couple weeks ago. It was from 2/22/2018. 3. So that was actually a 2/2/2/2 day. Which is interesting because 22/22 then would be 2 people coming together that have integrated their 1111, if that makes any sense. Yeah, so I wrote, Hyros Gamos is a quad, not a dyad, that needs to be in union within before we can vibrate at a frequency that brings heaven to earth in sacred marriage. And I actually didn't say toxic, I said wounded. So divine masculine, wounded masculine, divine feminine, wounded feminine. Because we can be operating out of any 4 of those at any given time, right? We can all relate to, like, for instance, with a wounded masculine, being workaholic. Like, that's a symptom of wounded masculine, because you feel like you have to go in order to be able to survive, right? So it goes into like hyperdrive. That's just an example. I also I related it to Osiris and Set, and Isis and I can never say that one, Nephthys. Because throughout mythology, also, there was a lot of times where there was 2 sets of twins. There was girl twins and boy twins. So I think on that day I was thinking, okay, symbolically, that sort of seems like it's representing that same idea too. That's just my idea. I have no idea if that's accurate. So let's see what the energy is. But yeah, if you slept a lot or couldn't sleep, I'd be curious if you want to share in the comments, because wow, like I really couldn't believe it. How fast I fell asleep, how hard I slept. I actually dreamed and remembered my dreams, which is not common for me. It was Halloween in my morning dream. I don't remember my night dream, but my morning dream specifically, it was Halloween, and like this, I was driving DoorDash, but this family walked by a restaurant, or up to a restaurant, with they were all dressed up, like the kids, the parents, and they had dogs, like pretty big dogs. And the owner was yelling at them about having the dogs near the restaurant. And the mom turned around and was like, so you're saying I can't walk with my family by your restaurant? I have no idea what that means. but if any of that means anything to y'all. Okay. I love this deck. You'll hear me say it a million times. Six of Inspiration, which is the Six of Wands. Victory. In this card, she's got like, it's really interesting. She's got like 6 identical women down here. They've all got kind of like white hair. It's interesting. I don't know what that's representing. And then how many circles are there and stars? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. A lot of times, like, the numbers of items on a card will mean something to me, but that one was 15, which is a 6. Let's see how many stars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, which is a 5. Okay, so we'll lay them all out and then we'll get a little bit of a story. Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Materials. We got her in the other reading I used this deck for. 8 of Emotions, 8 of Cups, walking away. And look at that, there's a solar eclipse in that card. And look at the like vibrations and frequencies coming off. You can see the waves, and then the sand is also like waves. That's interesting, that's beautiful. Well, damn, we got 4 good cards for the collective. Walking away and straight into the 10 of Materials, 10 of Pentacles. Well, hot damn, collective. Looks like the Scorpio full moon and the quadruple solar flares are bringing in some good stuff for the collective. And I consider my collective people that would resonate with me are people who have been on a journey of healing, a journey of self-discovery, self-awareness, walking away from situations that were clearly there to teach a lesson. And, you know, I love that phrase where it's like, people are in your life for a season or a reason or a lesson or a blessing. I don't know exactly how it goes, but the idea or the gist, because a lot of times in life, you know, we have a hard time letting go. We're attached, and I know for me that was true. So really, I think these cards are just acknowledging that, you know, a lot of us have done a lot of hard work and that we continue to do the work, and that the universe, God, the angels, our spirit team are saying, you know, keep going. Victory's here, right now and here and now. You've got all of the resources that you need within and without to walk away. Use the energy of that eclipse, right? We eclipse things in and out, into and out of our lives with the eclipse energy. And trust that in that energy you're walking away with, that there's the 10 of Pentacles. And see, I love that this is like a whole community gathered around this, right? Because when you get to the level of 10 of Pentacles, it is the kind of wealth and resources, spiritual wealth, physical wealth, where you can be generous with your community. You know, you can lift other people up, raise other people up because you have those resources. I think I just heard a car pull in my driveway, so I'm going to wrap this up, but I'm sending you guys lots of love. Bye.